you good, but
Yeah.
she come out looking at
Yeah.
you, wait, don't know.
Exactly.
So I
Exactly.
think it's important too far
That's right.
as to know what type of setting you going
That's
to.
right, brother.
When a guy recognize that, say a guy say we're going to this type of this format, and you let the woman know
Ahead of time. Sure.
She will appreciate
She'll appreciate that because you taking her. You don't want her to go out there looking like a fool. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But the bad guy is not going to ask that.
That's right.
He'll go in there wearing sneakers. Well, baby, you can wear. Let's wear some nice pants and shoes. No. If that's a gentleman, the gentleman is going to be concerned about the woman who he's taking out.
That's right.
Come on now, brother Dwight. Go to number 8. Good God from Zion. We ain't gonna talk about the lesson. We dealt with that.
When she said, "This is crazy," you knew how important this was for me. It's my birthday. Why didn't you make the reservation, you idiot? Are you just lazy, or are you really that stupid? You would say, "Oh, baby, I'm sorry. I really do care. It just slipped my mind. Oh man, I promise. I really would make it up to you. I'm so stupid." Instead of, "Hey, the last thing that's okay for you to talk to me like that. When you come down and can act like an adult, we can go and celebrate like you deserve. Until then, I'm out of here."
Look what happened in that conversation.
Wow.
Tell me what you got out of that, because that's something powerful. And this is it turns the table now. It turns the table on this relationship. Tell me what you read in there. How did you read into that?
I got you. Well, so it's important first the setting and issues that it's her birthday. That's the setting. It's her birthday. And issues that he missed it. He missed it. He said it slipped his mind.
Okay.
But the thing is, as men, we don't acknowledge our mistakes when it comes to our women. It goes back to a broadcast we did prior. Get back as far as that control men.
Yeah.
Sometimes being uncontrolled.
Yes. Means out of me.
It means out of control, but sometimes not being in control means that you are still in control.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so the point is that you had a guy who really just came off on her wrong.
Yes. Yes.
Didn't come off to her compassionate, sensitive, and vulnerable. He came out with an aggressive.
Yes.
In a way, and not an understanding way.
Yes.
The thing was, he wasn't listening to her.
There you go. He
wasn't listening versus that's the bad guy, but the nice guy.
That's right.
The nice guy.
Yes.
Would have been, listen, okay, I understand that you coming off on me that way, and
it's my fault.
And it's okay for you to come off on me like that because I made a mistake.
That's right.
But let's go ahead and celebrate like the way you deserve.
Yes.
See, a bad guy would. The good guy would listen.
Yes.
Then respond.
Yes.
But a bad guy would respond.
Yes.
And listen, but
yes.
too late.
Yeah, and switch the blame off on her like it's her fault.
That's right.
That's what he did. I'm out of here. Wait a minute. It was your fault. For one thing, you should have never forgot the birthday in the first place. Now, she's already looking for something nice from you, and you being the bad guy or the bad boy, you supposed to remember these things since you're the man, and then you forget, and then you're going to place blame on her. Come on, man. Come on. Good God. Go to the next one, brother. Right, man, this thing ain't good.
When you saying, wow, you're just so beautiful, sure, I love to give you, I'm sure I love to give you a hand. What time do you need me and my buddies at your place to help you move? Can I pay for it? She's thinking, wow, this guy is super nice. He's going to make a really good friend.
Good God from Zion. Why do women say that? Because it goes right back to what we talked about.
Let's go back to what you said. As far as a woman, as far as a woman wants everything to be in order, as far as household wise. And she thinks he's a nice guy just because he said he'll help her move. And things like that, have his buddy, but it goes back to what you said. Bad guys would, on outward appearance, seem like that they for you, but at the end of the day, they want something in the receipt.
Yes.
They're not doing
yes. And she's saying she don't see him as a potential mate because he's too nice. But like you said, the bad guy is going to walk all over you and expect something in return. He may do some things at first, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up doing more for him than he's going to do for you.
This is the vulnerable stage, as far as that compared to Jesus, as far as the nice guy, they vulnerable, sensitive, and compassionate, and you just have some guys who want to give him helping hand, and women look at it
That's right. That's right.
not from
That's right. That's right.
standpoint.
Absolutely. I know we got to move on and get out of this. Let's move on. Let's go to number 6. Instead of taking your female friend out, who you secretly have a crush on for years, to have fun, drinks, and possible bedroom revenge, if that's what happens, you decided that taking action is too risky and have chosen the logic of handwritten love letter explaining all the deep desires you have for her, and you have planned on ultimately sweeping her off her feet. Instead, you creep her out because she thinks you've been lying to her all the time. Just because you express your feelings. I don't understand women. If a true man or a nice guy really loves you or really cares for you, he's going to express his feelings. Now, I know a lot of women want men to express themselves, which a lot of men can't do. Because they can't do it, because they're not in touch with their feelings like that. But if you got a man that can touch you with his words really being sincere and really can talk to you and express it, man, you got something special on your hands, because that's the kind of man you want, because that's the true nice guy that's really going to be there for you, because he can really talk to you and really explain what his heart feels for you. And you got to go no further than that. Go to the next one, Brother White.
Be a man and take action.
Yes.
In your desperate attempts to connect with her, you dump all of your deep emotional stories and drama on her lap. And in your desperate attempt to connect with her,
yes,
you dump all of your deep emotional stories and drama on her lap.
Yes.
But instead, you just scare her away.
Yes.
She's not your mother. She doesn't want to know your vulnerabilities until she earned her way into your life.
Now, some men, I ain't gonna say all, because all men is not gonna do this. Some men will tell the woman the deepest part of his heart to win the sympathy, to win the care and compassion, make her feel sorry for him. Now, I don't feel that will be a true man. And that's what it says, that's where you're gonna lose that. A true man is going to be willing to serve first, find out what she's all about and where you can assist her out. And as you learn about her, then you can start sharing some of your things with her. You never want to give more than you receive, because you as a man need to learn how to be the servant first, to be there to listen, to support, right, and to protect, right? So as you do that, and women, listen to me, that's what our job is as men, is to lead, provide, and protect, but to be there to support you and to listen to you, because that's a part of the word intimacy, being there to support you and to listen to you. So if a man is doing that, you need to be very careful, because he wants something from you, all right? And that's the truth. That's the truth there. Let's go on to the next one.
You keep showing the hot waitress.
Showering
the hot waitress
with compliments. We ain't even gotta go there. We ain't gotta, because that's just self-explanatory. That just tells you, if you out with your woman or a girl that you care for, you giving the other woman more compliments you did give your girl, there's a problem right there anyway, right?
It better be like it and hope they still.
That's right. Exactly right. So we ain't gotta go there. We ain't gotta. Number 3, you ruined the most perfect part of the date by ending it with a hug and saying, "So am I your type?" You never say that, man, ever. If that woman likes you, then she likes you. But you got to learn how to be a gentleman. Don't worry about getting anything in return, man. Be there to be the servant. Be there to listen. Be there to support. Be there to help her in every way she can and listen to her concerns. That woman will let you know. But if you being authentic and being for real about who you are and being supportive and being a loving person and being understanding, you ain't got nothing to worry about, because that woman's going to see that you're different. That's right. But we've talked about that, the gentleman versus the alpha male. That's part of your nature. That's going to come out naturally. You ain't gotta even know about that. So we can move on to the next one. Let's get ready to finish this out. Go down to number 2.
When you meet a really attractive woman, you become unduly obsessed with her, convincing yourself that she's the one when you don't even know her yet.
Okay.
This intense focus of attention will only make her realize that you were superficial.
Okay.
You don't even know the real her yet, and that you really creepy.
And what that really means is, in essence, Brother White, is that sometimes what happens is if a guy has not really been with a woman, or have not had a first girlfriend, or had a hard time getting with women, or having a girlfriend, they try to overdo it. They try to overdo it and try to sell themselves to the woman, and what that does is pushes the woman away. And usually, sometimes a nice guy that may come across that way because that's how the nice guy is. You know, he's not really trying to do that, but through his kindness, it may seem to you as a woman, by all the stuff that you have seen on the screen, it may seem that he's superficial, but in actuality, sometimes that man is really caring, and he's really sensitive, and he wants to know you, but he is showing certain affection towards you because that's just the way he is. But some of you women may find that creepy, you know what I'm saying? But in actuality, you may be missing out on a very, very good guy in your life.
I watched this movie, I think it's called, The Nice Guy.
Get out of here, okay.
And it was a good movie. I knew it was something symbolic about that movie. But the thing was, it was this guy, he was really, really nice. But see, this was the thing. He got hurt by a girl. And he seen that how the bad guys was getting more respect from other guys. So what he did was, he turned and flipped. He did a whole 360. He became that bad guy. So he just started dating different females. He just didn't care. He was just So it was good, but at the time, then he finally met a girl who was a girl that he finally met that who really cared about him. And I think it's called the not a bad guy, but something with the jerk.
Okay.
Jerk.
Okay.
So she was like, why he's such a jerk? He just bad guy and all stuff like that. But he seemed sweet. But his ex-girlfriend came and talked to her and said it was because she messed with his friend. And she said it's not that. She said I just hurt him, and he turned to this guy.
And that's what happens sometimes. And sometimes, and I'm glad you said that, Brother White. Before we close, sometimes you women can ruin a good guy. You can really turn that good guy into a bad guy, and can really affect him for the rest of his life. And that can be a turning point in that man's life. He really doesn't want to be that way, but the hurt that's so deep down inside, because he has given you all his love, all his care, and he has done everything for you. He will bend over backwards for you. And if you turn around and stab him in his heart, or do certain things that don't appreciate, because we as men, we need that appreciation from our women in our life, and we don't receive that. You keep slamming the door in our face. That really hurts us, and then we turn around and turn to that bad guy, and then all the other women are suffer from that, and then 9 times out of 10, all the other nice guys that come along after that may want to date you, they're going to get the brunt of it because of what somebody else did, just like you just said. Powerful, man. Let's go to the last one. Ultimately, you're acting nice around any beautiful woman simply because you're trying to manipulate them. You don't even realize it. Instead of saying what you really think, you're editing yourself because you're worried about offending her, turning her off, or losing her interest. And sometimes we'll do that to get the interest of a girl by saying things that she wants to hear. But no, just tell her how you feel, and that's it, you know. And if she don't roll with that, that's fine. You move on, you know. And sometimes it also can hurt you. You can give your girl the heart, just like you said in the story. You give the girl your heart, and then she hurts you, and then you move on. And I guess the woman is trying to say, well, I'm getting back to all the guys that did to me. Why I do it to the nice guy? He didn't do nothing to you. You know, the bad guy did that, but like I always say, the bad guy, it always seems that they always finish first. And the nice guy always finish last because of that, what goes on, but society has painted it that way.
That's right.
All right, let's run through these last few things real quick, Brother White, and we got to get out of here. 10 ways to recognize a good guy, just run through them. When you got to read through verbatim, they're very, very easy.
He was a good guy when you met him.
There it is.
That's right.
There it is. When you met him, he was a good guy. Now that good guy will stay a good guy unless you do something to damage his heart. and make his heart turn to being a bad boy, just like Brother Dwight said in the movie. It can very happy, it very easily change. But respect that good guy. If he's a nice guy, if he was nice in the beginning, he was not a bad boy. He's going to be that way consistently. You got no worry about him. When he's a bad boy, you're not going to change that bad boy.
His kindness holds up under pressure.
That's right.
Wow.
Oh,
that's that long suffering.
That's that long suffering, brother. That's right. He will be there. He will not crumble. He will stay consistent. He will love you. He will be there always for you. If he give you his word, you can count on it.
Wow.
You can count on it. Good God, that's powerful, Brother Dwight.
He offers to help others when there's nothing in it for himself. Wow.
That's right. That's right. That's powerful, man.
Wow.
He don't want nothing in return. A good guy ain't running. He don't want. The only thing that man wants from you is appreciation from you and care and love in return. That's all he wants. Huh?
I say your heart.
In your heart. That's all he wants. That's all he wants.
Mm.
Go, man, this is powerful.
He feels honored to be with you.
Oh my God. When you got when a nice guy has you in his life as a woman, and he comes into your life, he's going to treat you like a queen. He's going to treat you like a princess because he's honored to be with you. He's proud to be around you. That's when you know you got a good guy. Not just to show you off, but to be proud to be wherever you go. He wants you to be there. He's honored. He'll tell everybody. And if he writes you those little love notes and those little things of that nature, appreciate that, because every man is not going to do that for you. Mm.
He inspires you to be a better you.
That's right. Always encouraging you as a man. Baby, you can do it. I'm behind you. I support you. I'm with you. Whatever you decide, I'm here for you. That's what that means. Mm. Good God.
He is not in competition with you.
That's right. He ain't trying to look better than you. All right? Okay? He's not trying to compete against you. Y'all are there to complete each other, not to be competitors. All right? Very plain and simple. All right? Y'all are in partnership together.
He has personal ambitions.
And what does that mean, Brother White? What's the V word? What are we talking about? What's the V word? Other one. V-I-S-I-O. He has a vision. He has a plan. That's what a man has personal ambition. He has a vision to plan. And he can tell you that because this is what I'm going to do. Baby, I want you to be a part of this. We're going to move forward. This is what I got. He's not dependent on your paycheck to pay the bills and buy his food, put clothes on his back, and pay the roof over his head. That's his job to do that for you. All right, we're getting a little deeper than that.
He'll do something just because you want to do it.
That's right. He's there. That means that's what we talked about before. He'll do, if you want him to do something, he'll do it because he's doing it for you. And he don't have no problem with doing it. He'll do it. Okay? Not being grudgingly. Well, baby, I can't do it now. I got to go out with the boys. I told you I'm going down to the bar. I'm going to watch the game tonight. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, talk to me later. I can't be dealing with that stuff right now. Okay? You better watch it. Women.
He's confident in who he is.
That's right. That's right. And I told you we talked about this a while back. You know,
break that down a little bit.
Go ahead, brother. Talk about it.
So people don't get confused because when you talk about the alpha male, the bad gender, and all stuff like that, they are confident. He's confident in who he is, and the word I want to add to that, as far as from a nice guy standpoint, he's confident and humble in who he is. Yes. So I want you all to know that he's confident and humble as far as from a certain standpoint.
Yes, and that's so true. And we talked about that the way. And I've told you many times, I've told other brothers as well, you know, a person don't have to like you for who you are, but they're going to respect you for what you do. That's right. Because nobody's going to pay the bills. And women, you got a man that is humble, like Brother Dwight said, and he's a servant. He's not going to worry about, you ain't got to worry about his confidence. He has confidence in himself, believe me. If you got a strong man like that, you got something good on your hand. Because, I mean, in the right direction, not talking about the bad boy thing, but in the right direction, he's giving you a vision, he's confident in what he's trying to achieve, and he wants you to be a part of that, then you got something good on your hands. Right. And then lastly, Brother Dwight?
You're happy.
You're happy. That's the main important thing, ladies. If you're happy with that good guy, get with the nice guy. Because you're never going to get a chance to, you're not even going to get a second chance with a nice guy because they're only a dime a dozen. Believe me, you got plenty of bad boys out here. You got plenty duplicators out here. But there's only one originator, And that's God. And God, when God makes these nice guys like that, you better get a hold of him, because that's going to be the one for you. All right? And I'm going to give you this.